Hey guys, what's going on? Basin here, and welcome to another video here on the channel. And today we're going to be talking about Pokemon's Legends Arceus and about all the things that we know so far. I have a really big feeling that soon we're going to be getting a whole bunch of news regarding Pokemon's Legends Arceus. So I want to catch you all up about what we know that is confirmed, no rumors, just confirmed so far. So story-wise, we'll start off with that. We don't know too much. We know that this takes place in the Hisui region, and the Hisui region is basically the early Sinnoh. And so we know our adventure is set in the expansive natural majesty of the Hisui region in an age long ago when it was rare for people and Pokemon to live in close harmony. In this time, in the land of Hisui will come to be called Sinnoh, a region we all may know well. And it talks about how Mount Coronet is the big center of the Hisui region and is surrounded on all sides by the distinct environments. And all Pokemon can live in all of these different things. We have a name, the Obsidian Fieldlands, which is with gorgeous flowers and that sort of stuff. So that's something to keep in mind. So we know that basic information about the Hisui region, nothing too much more, but we're going to keep scrolling down and see what we know. We know that Jubilife Village is the center of our operations for this whole game. And this is the Hisui region is home to Jubilife Village, the center of operations for the Galaxy Expedition Team, or Galaxy Team for short. And people have come all around the world to study in Hisui and all these sorts of different things. So that's one of the big things about Jubilife City. You can see there's a picture right here, and that's a better, a closer look at this building. And as you can see, there looks like there's a Galarian Weezing, possibly over here, as like in the Steam stack, if you can see it. But that's just speculation for now. Nothing's been confirmed about that, and you can obviously see Magikarp is there as well. And as it says here, Jubilife will serve as the base for our missions, and you will receive an assignment and a request preparing for your next excursion. You'll set out from the village to study one of the various areas of the Hisui region. After you finish, you'll come back and make things for your new task. So it's basically a go out, get this thing, come back, boom, here you go. And then it says that you do need a Nintendo Online membership to enjoy certain features. So, there's Pokemon that are blessed with mysterious power that we'll talk about in a while, and you can do different things with those sorts of Pokemon, which is exciting, very exciting. So, keep that in mind. And then we learn about the Wardens, which are the people of the Hisui region who hold a great respect for the special Pokemon, and the Wardens look after them. And they protect those Pokemon, making sure that their territories remain safe, and provide offerings. So they're like almost like the prophets, or like if we're talking in a different context, like they would give offerings to relics and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. So frenzied noble Pokemon. We know that some Pokemon are in a frenzy and can be very difficult to rein in, and you will be asked as part of it to help get rid of them or stop them. So I don't know if Kleavor is in the Pokemon section of the game, but Kleavor is right there in front of you, and you can see he's kind of frenzied at this point. So it says that they grow and shine brightly, and you can defeat these Pokemon to calm them. And then you can dodge attacks and throw like these like healing bombs and stuff like that to lower them, so that you can actually fight them instead of just going right at it right away. And then use Pokemon battles to your advantage, basically using all these different sorts of things on these Pokemon. As you can see, there's an Oshawott here that's level 16, and then we can throw some extra bombs when we finally got it, which is really, really cool. So the main characters of the game are Akari or Ray, depending on who you choose, and I'm excited for that because it shows that both of these trainers are going to be the main characters of the game. They're just telling you that you're going to complete the first Pokedex, which is kind of what we got. We got Professor Laviton, which is he aims to complete the first, like, the Pokedex, so keep that in mind. We have Commander Komodo. He is the boss of the Galaxy team, and he can be harsh sometimes, but the members trust him and make him reliable. Captain Silene is the leader of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. She is strict and but she sees your potential. And then here are some of the wardens. You have May. Funny because it's my name, but my name's spelled differently with an E instead of an A. But is in charge of caring for a special weirdeer that can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. She and her partner Munchlax grew up together as if they were siblings. So that's a little bit about one of the wardens there. You have Leon or Lion, cares for Cleavor, the Lord of the Obsidian Fieldlands. Though young, he has been given the role of warden to become because he's proven himself to be very talented. So this is some just baseline things we're learning about some of these wardens. Iscan lives by the sea and cares for a special Pokemon, Basculegion, that makes its home in the area and can be a bit easy and frightening, and he isn't too fond of ghost-type Pokemon. Arezu feels a great deal of responsibility as a warden, and because of this, she tends to try and solve problems all by herself. She is tasked with the care of a certain lady Pokemon, which we do not know. And it shows that the world Legends of Arceus is in a different age, but you can find some connections. And one of the big connections here is that Commander Kamado and Professor Rowan, they are ancestors of each other. So keep that in mind as we go forward. So that's a little about the story. What about the gameplay? Sorry to interrupt the video right here with the future me, but if you like the video, make sure you click subscribe and click like. It's very, very helpful. So make sure you do that. All right, back to the video. It's basically, you have all these Pokemon that you're going to observe. You're going to seek out Pokemon, you're going to observe Pokemon, you're going to weaken Pokemon, you're going to catch Pokemon. It's the same thing, but basically you have all these different sorts of moves. You can battle them, or you can just throw a Pokeball at them. It's really, really, really interesting. Pokemon Legends Arceus is different. There's a different style that you can use. You can use, there's like an action order. So if you're faster, you can go twice in a row, or you can do sort of different things, which is very, very exciting. Which is really cool. I actually really enjoy that. But as you can see here, the Electivire and Honchkrow are in the game as well. So just showing that some of the Platinum Dex is actually in the game here. So you have Agile and Strong style. Agile means you can use an attack twice, but it'll be weakened. And Strong, you could use once, but it'll be more damage. You'll sacrifice some of that. And that's what it says basically down here, Agile versus Strong style. The mingling of people and Pokemon is still not norm in the Hisui region. People who live alongside Pokemon are rare, and people who lead their Pokemon in battle are even rarer. However, some people, such as certain wardens, have forged strong bonds with Pokemon and may challenge you to a battle. Keep that in mind. So there is like maybe some sort of gym leader stuff here, which I'm super excited for. How to complete the Pokedex. You add information to your Pokedex by catching Pokemon. But catching a Pokemon once won't be enough to complete its Pokedex entry. You'll need to keep studying that Pokemon and complete research tasks to increase your research progress and flesh out its Pokedex entry. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that we need to like do to complete this Pokedex. Like as you see over here, you see like number caught, number defeated, number you've defeated with ground type moves, times you've seen it use quick attack, number times you've evolved, that sort of stuff, so you can get better research levels for it. There's these base camps that you can use to like craft Pokeballs and rest your Pokemon and change your Pokemon and everything. And it's talking about how you can ride Pokemon like Weirdeer, Basculegion, Hisuian Braviary, all these sorts of things. Crafting is a big part in the game. As you're exploring, you'll collect all different kinds of materials that you can use for crafting. So you can put them all together and make things come together, basically. You can make Pokeballs, smoke bombs to help obscure you, heavy balls. Heavy balls in this game are much different. They're better at catching a Pokemon that haven't seen you. So it's very, very interesting. And then we have an Arc Phone. It is based upon Arceus, and the device appears to contain some sort of strange power. which is really interesting. You have the clothier and the hairdresser to change your outfits. There's a wide variety of outfits, it looks like, in this game, and different hairstyles and everything like that. You can take pictures of the photography studio with you and your Pokemon. The general store, obviously, and the craft works. And you can leave Pokemon you've caught at pastures. So that's really, really cool. That's what we're looking at in terms of the gameplay. And now, probably what most of you have been waiting for, the Pokemon. So I don't normally talk about speculation, but I think it's very interesting that we're this far into the cycle of the Pokemon in Legends Arceus that we haven't seen any more than just these 3 Pokemon. We don't get to see their evolved forms. We don't get to see anything. It's very, very interesting in my opinion. So we have Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott as your starters. So this immediately means that we're not just staying confined to Sinnoh. We're going beyond Sinnoh. So none of these are the starter Pokemon within Sinnoh. We have starter Pokemon from Johto, Unova, and Alola. So I think that's something to keep in mind, that when we're thinking about Pokemon in this game, maybe we just don't think about the Sinnoh decks. Maybe there's more than just Pokemon from the Sinnoh and Platinum decks in here. So you'll choose one of these starters and you'll go along the way. I personally think that there's going to be Hisuian evolution forms for all these Pokemon, but we will see eventually. Hopefully we'll get confirmation before the game comes out. But yeah, keep that in mind. We have some newly discovered Pokemon, which is Weirdeer, which is the evolution of Stantler. It uses its orbs and all these sorts of things that can help you in battle. Weirdeer is a psychic and normal type, which is very, very, very interesting. Then we have Basculegion, which is a water ghost type that you can ride around in the water, which is really, really cool. I think the water ghost type is a super, super interesting typing, and I really enjoy it. Then we have Kleavor, which is the evolution of Scyther. It's in this world, in this Hisui region. It is a bug and rock type, which is, I like a lot of these typings because we haven't seen them before, and we know that Kleavor is good with cutting things, so probably end up using Cut at some point with this Pokemon that can help you access new areas. Then we get into our first non-legend, like non-Warden type Pokemon with Hisuian Zora, and it is a normal and ghost type Pokemon. So if you take a look at this, we know that it was found in Gen 5, Zora and Zoroark. So I think that that's important. And we see that this is changed, and it is a normal and ghost type, which I'm super excited for Hisuian Zora and Hisuian Zoroark. So I'm just gonna tie them together. But I think Hisuian Zoroark is the coolest design. Zora is cute, but Zoroark has an amazing design and talks about these illusions and all this sort of stuff that Zoroark is very well known for. So I think it's very, very, very cool, and I'm super, super excited for it. But then moving on, we have another Hisuian form. We don't know if this is going to be a Warden Pokemon or what, but we know Hisuian Braviary is a Psych and Flying type, and it's probably found in the northern region, is from what we've discovered. But we know that it uses Psychic and Flying, and it probably evolves from Rufflet, normal Rufflet, because we haven't heard anything about a Hisuian Rufflet. But just keep in mind that this is a new Pokemon that we've found in this region. Up next, we have not gotten confirmed that there is a Hisuian Arcanine, but we can assume that there's probably going to be a Hisuian Arcanine. But we have Hisuian Growlithe, which is fire and rock type. And look at the little cute thing it has on its head. Oh, I love it. I love these little tiny modifications we're getting to these Pokemon. And I think I really enjoy it. So Hisuian Growlithe was one of the first Pokemon that we learned about. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna skip over Shaman for right now. We're gonna go to Hisuian Voltorb, which is the new Hisuian form, and we talked about that on the channel a few days ago. So Hisuian Voltorb looks really cute and is electric grass type Pokemon, which I think is really cool. There's nothing more to say on this besides I really enjoy it. I really enjoyed the design. I think it looks really cool. So keep that in mind. And then the other two Pokemon we have confirmed for this game are Shaman, which that's about it. There's nothing more to say about Shaman, but Shaman is a pre-order bonus that you'll get if you pre-order it. So make sure you do that if you want Shaman. And then we have, of course, Arceus. But we don't know how Arceus fits in the story. We don't know when we're going to see Arceus. We just know that Arceus is going to be a player in the story, moving the plot forward possibly. I am not 100% sure, but I hope you all enjoyed this video. It's a little bit of a longer video, but I really enjoyed doing this for y'all. So if you enjoyed it, please make sure you hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new, because it really does help me out tremendously. It does. Also in the comments, respond to our question of the day, which I think today is going to be, what is your favorite Hisuian form? Or what Pokemon do you wish got Hisuian form? I think that's probably what it's going to be. But I hope you enjoyed the video once again, and I will see you back here tomorrow for another video. See y'all then.